So I think that's really interesting as well, because you know how people say you're innocent to proven guilty. No, you're innocent until they say you're guilty.
So we're actually going to start with Antonio Brown. So he was arrested for attempted murder and is being extradited from Dubai to the US. This was after he was accused of trying to shoot at a man at Aiden Ross's boxing event in Florida. It's not a current tweet, but this was around the time that it happened. And he basically claimed he was trying to protect himself from people who were trying to jump him. Of course, the story is still progressing, but after hearing this news of our former analyst, what do you guys think of the situation, Mace?
Well, when it comes to AB, I would say this: he's a very misunderstood guy. I think when you really sit down and talk with AB, he's very brilliant. Outside of all of the antics or things that people see, he's a really good guy, you know. And I would say that. And I think it's too late to explain yourself once a murder rap is out there. You gotta leave that for the lawyers and people like that to handle those things. I wish this turned out in his favor, because he seemed to be a person that's just like completely not just misguided, but just had a unfair share of events that went the wrong way.
Like I said, I don't know what happened in that situation, but once the media wants to paint you the way they want to paint you, that's how people perceive you. I know this much. When we had AB on the show and we asked about a bunch of things that he was accused of, this was before this attempt murder situation. The way he broke down every situation made a lot of sense. But you sit there and think somebody be bugging, then when you sit down and get their perspective of it, just a totally different story.
So sometimes it's great to speak with people and find the other side of the story, because that's what he did the whole time he was up there with us. Because before he came, we just all thought he was just crazy, you know. But the more and more he conversed, the more and more we was like, wow, I never looked at it like that. And that was a lot of information withheld, you know. So you got.
That's what I think is so dope about this platform because I feel like we've taken a lot of people's different stories who have gotten really like misconstrued or like the media took it as one way and we've been actually able to give people those voices because it's also about perspective too and just seeing situations in a different way.